Hey everyone, it's me again. Do another blog here, see how it works out. Always glad to help, try to help people. One of the things I've noticed going on in the world today is that um, so many folks are just not doing well. Between the woman that was sobbing at the gas pump last week, crying her eyes out, her husband sitting in the car, rolling his eyes like what a jerk. Another woman couldn't get her car started. Her husband wouldn't help her, and just all the people that are struggling with different things here and there. And I'm just it just doesn't make any sense to me what people are doing in their lives. They get married and they start off and their things are going well, and then things don't go well after a while, and then they can't figure out why. It's not their fault, of course. Blah blah blah. It really brings me back to a very common thing that goes on in this world today is people don't know how to fix things and they don't do any maintenance on things. So we know that we're supposed to take our car in to get an oil change regularly, but I know people that don't. And when you don't do that, the dirty oil and whatever gets low and things begin to get damaged in the vehicle and so forth and so on. By the time we get around to actually figuring out we got to get it fixed, it's too late. And our landfills are filled with machines and vacuum cleaners and lawnmowers and things today because nobody knows how to fix things or maintain it. Just simply maintain it. Make sure it's got oil, it's fresh, the gasoline is treated if you're going to keep it over the winter. All these kind of things. You oil what is rusty and WD-40 and all those kind of things are maintenance that we need that would save us a bundle if we just did them. Well, guess what? When it comes to our relationships with our spouses or girlfriends or boyfriends, they also need maintenance. They need a lot of maintenance. We need to learn more about how to do the maintenance. We need to read the owner's manual. Yep. So I'm letting you know today that the biggest problem I've seen over and over and over again. I mean, my parents were a perfect example of it. Married for 25 years, broke up. So many. Back then in the day, people would stay together until at least till their children got out of the house. Today, that doesn't even happen. They just break up. They can't do it anymore. Boom, they go on, and they go to the next relationship, and they don't learn anything about maintenance, how to do it. So, how do you maintain a relationship? How do you maintain a marriage? Well, first thing you do is don't wait for something to go wrong. Start to do the maintenance before it goes wrong. Okay, you don't just go on. Go on have a date night set aside. Have a night where it's just the two of you. Have that set aside. But it's not just about date nights. There's all kinds of other things you need to do. You need to learn. When I got married, I was 19 years old. I had no idea what was going on. No idea. And I started to learn. Why? Because I love my wife. We've been married 52 years and we still work and maintain our relationship. We do not take it for granted. That's a big mistake. Don't do that. Don't take it for granted. Men do that much more than women. If you test a couple on how they would evaluate their marriage, men would go scale of 1 to 10. Oh, it's an 8 or a 9. Why is that? Well, so I don't get sex as often as I'd like it, but other than that, everything's great. Or then you ask the woman, how would you rate it from 1 to 10? She goes like, well, 5, and then she's got a list, and the guy's like just rolling his eyes. This isn't really common. Husband and wives need to sit down and talk and not wait for the argument to do so, but to sit down and talk about what things are going on. Another thing that's important to do is we need to learn what our love languages are. Go buy the book if you want whatever. Had no idea about it. It helps with your children, it helps with friends. It's very important to know what people's love languages are. Once you learn that, boom, you've oiled up another squeaky joint. You've got to learn about personalities. All of our personalities are different. Some people are melancholy, some people are choleric, and so forth, so on. If you don't understand the personality, then you can also get aggravated by that and start to look at all the wrong things and not all the good things, which leads me to another one, which is the blinders. Nobody is perfect. We all have our strengths, but we also have our weaknesses. And if you go around with your eyeballs on the weaknesses all the time, things are not going to go well. You need to be focused on the strengths of your partner. And you put your strengths together with your partner's strengths together, you're going to have some good things going on, and they can go on forever. As soon as you let it slide and you begin to not do any of these things or start looking at the bad things, things are going to go downhill fast. Nothing lasts forever without maintenance. Remember that. Okay, see you later. See you next time. Bye.